Have you ever thought about the positive effects of preschool and what these effects can have on a child that attends? Jordan Harper rhymes, "What I learned from birth to 3 is most important to me, and what I learned from 4 to 5 helps me to thrive." This helps me to remember why preschool and the effects are important. I believe that it is a vital part of a child's development and inevitably our future. Today we'll be looking at how preschool can help develop the brain. It can provide a safe and nurturing learning environment for children to learn. And also it can have long-term positive effects for children that do attend preschool. The first point we'll be looking at is preschool can have a positive effect on the brain. Did you know that 90% of the brain growth happens before kindergarten? Facts of Life, 4th edition, states that in the early stages of the first 3 years is very important for building the baby's brain. Everything she sees, touches, tastes, smells, hears helps her to shape the brain for thinking, feeling, moving, and learning. Arizona State University states that from birth to 5, a child's brain rapidly grows than any other time in your life. And research also shows that these experiences in these early years, positive or negative, neglected or nurtured, directly affect the brain's development, and with long-term impacts of the child's health and ability to learn and succeed in school and life. So think about your child's when you send your child to preschool, at the age of when you send your child to preschool. As you follow the green line, you can see that it's the maximum brain volume. From the ages 0 to 5, you can see that it rapidly grows from 40% all the way to the 90%, and then it stabilizes throughout the age. So you think of the age that you send them, it's from 2 to 9 months to 4, and some of them will turn 5 by the time they go to kindergarten. So at this time, you know that your child's brain is rapidly growing. And preschool can provide a positive and learning environment for the children to develop their brains in. Our second point we'll be looking at is preschool provides a safe and nurturing learning environment for children. Children develop and learn. Preschool can provide a positive and effective learning opportunities for children in preschool to learn physical development, social development, emotional development, learning and language and literature development, and cognitive development, which is their thinking development. Physical development is the way your child moves. Basically, it's large motor skills, which is their arms and their legs, to small motor skills, which is their fingers and hands. Social motor skills, your child will learn. Social development skills, your child will learn along with other children to learn how to communicate and to communicate effectively. Emotional development lets your child understand the feelings of themselves and also other children's feelings. Language and literature helps your child to understand and communicate through listening, talking, reading, and writing. Cognitive development, which is their thinking skills, the child develops how to think more complexly and makes decisions and problem solves. So, accredited degree teachers teach in preschool. Teachers prepare lessons, activities for every day that help to develop the brain and stimulate the neurological process. So when visiting Kumu Kavena's class, she said that everything in her classroom has a purpose, from the toys to the tools to the activities to the children in itself, help the children to learn and develop. It helps the children to experience with other peers as well. She also said that these development areas are called learning areas or activity areas for kids to learn and critically think on their own. Our third point and our final point is preschool can have long-term positive effects on children that do attend preschool. Studies show that children who went to preschool were more prepared for school and improved in their school success. Experienced subsequently learning gain in comparison to children who did not go to preschool. They had more appropriate behavior, they showed significantly better social interactions, and they were more emotionally mature. Studies also showed that it also lowered rates of grade repeating and also special education, they had long improvements in school success. They included higher achievement test scores, and some preschools even their programs also associated with reducing delinquency and crime in children and adults. So as our former president Barack Obama said, every dollar we invest in early childhood education can save more than $7 later on boosting graduation rates, reducing teen pregnancy, even reducing incidents of violent crime. So I ask you by the raise of hands, how many of you would send yours or encourage other parents to send their children to preschool? All right. I thank you for joining me, and I hope that this information of positive effects of preschool has informed you of how important preschool is and how important the role it plays in our children's lives and also our future. Thank you.